everybody and welcome back to my channel. I wasn't actually going to film today, but I just got back from the hairdressers and I just felt like I wanted to talk to you guys. It's really funny because when I don't film, because I've been away on holiday, so when I don't film I really end up missing it. So today I just thought I would do a dead laid back video and I would talk you through a few of my August favourites. So I haven't done a favourites video in I don't know how long. I used to do them quite a lot on my channel, but I felt like a lot of the products which I was showing you, I think when you find favourites you tend to use them for a lot longer than a month, so I felt like, not that I was repeating myself, but I was having to like really look for favourites rather than naturally finding like a group of favourites which I really loved. So that's basically why I haven't filmed them in ages. I probably knew halfway through this month that I wanted to film a favourites video because over the last couple of months, I would say the summer, there has been a few staples in my life that I just feel like I need to share with you guys, and there is no better way than to show you than in a favourites video, because these really are the products which I have just absolutely loved and have repeatedly used probably over the last 2 or 3 months, although I am calling this video autumn favourites. Autumn? I don't even know where I am today. August favourites. I've used them a lot throughout the summer as well. So the first product I'm going to talk about is one I've actually been using for quite a lot longer than just the summer, and it's the Moroccan oil treatment, and this is for your hair. So basically my hairdresser recommended this for me, Tilly Octavia. I'll leave her link down below if any of you want to go over and have a little look. She's absolutely incredible. She did do my hair for me today, thank you Tilly. But she recommended me use this product because basically after I had my hair in extensions and had a lot of colour put on my hair, it was so dry and damaged, and I have very, very fine hair anyway, so I really needed to get a little bit more of the life back into it. So Tilly recommended that I use this oil and popped it in every day. She also said to not just to pop it on your hair when it's dry, but also to pop it in before you dry it, so when it's wet. So how I tend to use it is I'll use a couple of pumps all over my hair before I dry it, and then I'll dry my hair, and once I've styled it I'll add a little bit more on. Now the great thing about this oil is it doesn't feel like an oil, like it doesn't feel heavy in the hair. It almost like, I don't want to say it evaporates, but the hair just sucks the product up. So I've got it in my hair now. You would never, like, it doesn't feel really thick or heavy or anything like that. It just feels so nice and moisturising to your hair. You can also use this on your skin as well, which is great. So if I'm going on a night out, I will often put it a little bit down my legs just to give them a little bit of a shine. But I have been obsessed with this, and it has really helped to recover a lot of my hair that have been damaged, because it was kind of stuck at this length and I needed to really like start growing it out. So now it's about here, so it's really been a miracle worker and I've just really enjoyed using it. So moving on to a few makeup bits, because obviously I couldn't do a favourites video without including some makeup. The first thing I want to show you is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in the shade Opal. Now this is the most intense liquid highlighter I have ever used in my entire life. Now this is a product which has actually been around for a really long time. I know loads of people that use it, loads of makeup artists use it, and I don't know, I kind of never bought it because I thought, well, I have liquid highlighters, like why do I need another one? And then the other day I was just like, do you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. And honestly, if you've got extremely dry skin, this would be amazing for you. Like, I mean, the first time I used it how I used the MAC Strobe Cream, and I basically popped a load on my hands and just rubbed it all over my face. Do not do that with this, it'll be too much. The best way to use this is before you put your foundation on, a tiny bit, just dab it a little bit on the tops of your cheeks and your cupid's bow, wherever else you want to be highlighted, and then do your foundation over the top. You'll initially think, oh, it's just covered up all that kind of glowiness, but it does come back. When you then put your powder highlight over the top, oh my god, it's so intense. And the nice thing about this is as the day goes on and your powder and your liquid foundation, all that sort of thing starts to wear, you really start to see this come through, and it's just so beautiful. The only thing I will say is just don't go too over the top, because like I did the first few times, I quite quickly learned that a little goes a really long way. And if you've got very oily skin, I'd probably say stay away from this unless you're using a really tiny amount, because it's just going to be too dewy, if you know what I mean. But for those of you with like normal or combination or dry skin, you will absolutely love this. You can also add it actually straight to your foundation. So rather than putting it on before your foundation, just doing a couple of pumps of it into your, not even a couple, don't do a couple of pumps, do like half a pump into your foundation and then mix it all together and then apply your foundation that way, because it'll just add a little bit more of a luminosity to your foundation. Particularly, I mean, if it's a dewy foundation, I probably wouldn't bother doing that, but if you've got a dry foundation like the MAC Studio Fix or L'Oreal True Match, anything like that, Estee Lauder Double Wear, adding a bit of this to it will just give it a little bit more of a dewy finish. The next product, which I have just absolutely fallen in love with, is this Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm face palette. And this, I mean, the packaging on the outside is just absolutely stunning. When I first opened it, I was like, oh, it's amazing. And then this is what the actual product looks like. So the thing I love about this the most is probably like the actual packaging. Like, it's so sturdy. Like, Charlotte Tilbury is always just amazing for their packaging, but I love the size of this. I love the size of the pans. They're like pretty big. It's got a massive gorgeous mirror and it just feels so sturdy. So when I'm, because this is actually something I've been using in my makeup kit rather than myself personally, it's great for in your kit because you feel like it's not gonna get damaged. And then you get these 4 colours in it. So you get a bronzing shade, a more blusher, shimmery blusher shade, and then you get these 2 lighter highlighters, and honestly this is just absolutely stunning. The way I use this is very much like the Huda Beauty highlighter palettes, if any of you have got those. I will basically use it as a topper to my bronzer and blusher, and then I'll use these 2 as a highlighter. So I'll bronze, contour, blush, and then I'll add a little bit of that where the contour is, a little bit of this colour just on the apples of the cheeks, just to really make it more glowy and rosy. And then I'll use these as a highlighter, and honestly it just gives you the most sun-kissed, glowy, like really just beautiful summer goddess type glow, and it's just absolutely stunning. And the great thing about these is they also make really nice eyeshadows as well. So if you're going away and you just want something that you can throw in your bag and use it as an eyeshadow, this will do the trick, because quite a lot of the time if I go away on holiday I will just use my highlighter as an eyeshadow, and I just love this. Another Charlotte Tilbury goodie, which is actually from my makeup kit as well, but I have been loving it on my bridesmaids, and that is the eyeshadow palette, and this is Exaggerize Bigger Brighter Eyes filter, and it's 4 colours. So how I've been using it, I've been using this as my crease colour, and then I've been using either one of these depending on the type of look that the customers want to go for. So this is more of a pinky tone, this is obviously more of a champagne tone, and then if they want something a little bit darker and more sultry, or they just want a little bit of pop of shimmer, I've been using this topper at the bottom. Honestly, these are stunning. When people ask me about eyeshadows, one of the brands I always say is Charlotte Tilbury. They are more expensive, but when it comes to, if you're just wanting a really nice set of eyeshadows that you can rely on when you go out, that are going to look nice together, they're going to complement each other, they're going to be easy to use, Charlotte Tilbury really is the place to start, because you get these little palettes. If you go onto Charlotte Tilbury, you'll be able to see that each palette has kind of like a different colour range, and it's just these 4 colours, really simple. On the back it's got instructions on where to put the colours, so you really can't go wrong. So I have been absolutely loving this, mainly for my bridesmaids, but I have done a bride with it as well, and it just looked absolutely stunning. Honestly, Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows are some of my absolute favourite products. They just blend so nice, and their mattes are just lovely, they're not patchy, and oh, they're just such a joy to use. So would highly recommend this one, and it's one that I've been loving really a lot in the last 6 weeks. This next product is also Charlotte Tilbury, and that is this lipstick, and this is called Dance Floor Princess, and I think this is some of her new range, because this isn't packaging I've seen before. It's really sturdy packaging, like this is even better than their normal packaging. So I don't know whether this is limited edition or I'm not too sure, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. The thing about the packaging is it's got this little logo here, and it's just so cute. And it's just this beautiful, like this is stunning, the most stunning colour. This is my lipstick, but I am going to buy one for my kit as well, because I just know I've got so many brides that will love this. So it's a very light, a bit sheer baby pink, but it's not like baby pink because it's so sheer and moisturising on the lips. It's just absolutely stunning. I might actually just swatch it on the back of my hand so you can see the colour. Don't know if you can see there. It's just the most stunning, stunning, stunning pink, and I will wear this either with a lip liner and then I will use it to blend in the lip liner into my lips, or I'll wear, if I'm like just wanting to throw makeup on, I would just like quickly put this on my lips and it just looks lovely and fresh and it feels comfortable. It doesn't dry your lips out, it's so moisturising. And what is more beautiful than this packaging? I just absolutely love this packaging. So I'm also wanting to try a couple more lipsticks from this range, because I have a feeling that these are new or they're limited edition or something. So if you know, leave a comment down below, because, and if there is one that you think I need to try, then leave me a comment down below, because I'm definitely going to buy a few more of these. And as I say, this is mine, but I'm also going to buy it for my kit because I know brides need this in their life. So I've also been loving this blusher, and this is from Becca, and it is in the shade Flower Child. Again, these are a little bit more expensive, but look at that colour. To me, this is very much like NARS Orgasm, but a little bit lighter, and it's just the most gorgeous peachy, pinky, gold, ooh, healthy, buttery blusher that you will ever use. It's just such a nice fresh colour, particularly for the summer. Like, I've used it a lot this summer, was just because it just makes you look like really healthy, and I just love that. And it's also got a really nice shimmer to it. Like I said, it's got a little bit of a gold shimmer in there, so it just makes you look glowy without highlighter as well. And I've just been absolutely loving this, and I just can't say enough good things about this. It's been my go-to for my brides, because who doesn't want to look healthy and glowy and just scrumptious on your wedding day, because we all do. And I just can't say enough good things about this. If you are blusher mad, definitely give this one a try. Oh, it's just lovely. And if you've used Becca before, you'll know that their compacts are just so cute, and they're also really, really sturdy as well. I quite like that it's a bit smaller than other brands, and like their highlighters are quite a bit bigger, because it doesn't feel like, again, it's going to break when you just chuck it in your kit. Or this one's from my makeup bag. It just feels like it's well protected, and that's really important when you're spending a little bit more on makeup. So the next thing I wouldn't typically talk about on my channel, but I do feel like we're all girls here, or there might be some boys out there, but I think the majority of you are girls, and I just feel like I need to share this information with you. And I'm sure a lot of you are already going to know about this, but I didn't. So I have got, since I've lost a lot of weight, obviously my boobs aren't quite what they were before. They're obviously much smaller now. So I have always worn bras from Victoria's Secret or Lazenza when that was around, because I felt like they just gave me a lot more support, and they could really push my boobs into the place that I wanted them to be. They just made them look better. So I've always spent quite a bit of money on underwear, and I've always gone into Primark, and I've seen bras that I like, but they've not quite given me the same effect as maybe higher end brands would. However, I'm always optimistic, and I went in there and I picked up this bra. Now this is called, it's called the Maximizer. So it's part of the Maximizer range, and I mean, it's just like a basic white bra. It's really pretty. I think it was about £10, but I can't remember exactly. It wasn't very much money, especially in comparison to places like Victoria's Secret. And what I love about this is this feels like my Victoria's Secret bras. Like, it's got quite a lot of padding, so obviously it's gonna make them, your boobs, look a bit more like perky, I suppose, which I definitely need. But it also just feels really secure, and I don't know, like, I've tried a lot of Primark bras and I never like any of them, and then I tried this one and I was just like, this is amazing. So I just felt like I had to include it in my favourites video, because I've just been absolutely obsessed with it, to the point where I think I'm going to go back and I'll probably buy a couple more in the hopes that they are the same. Oh, sorry, I've got hair in my face. But yeah, I mean, I'm just so chuffed with it, because I've been spending like so much money on bras, and now I found these ones at Primark which are just as good, and I'm just really, I'm really over the moon about it. So I've also got a pair of shoes that I want to show you. Now these I haven't actually worn yet, because I bought them, they're from Pretty Little Thing, and I have bought them basically ready for the autumn. So last year, I mean, any of you that know me will know that I love a charity shop bargain, and last year I got a pair of boots from the charity shop and I wore them all autumn, winter, and I absolutely loved them. But this year I wanted like to actually buy something that I really liked the look of, and I have been looking for some boots like this for ages and nothing ever seemed quite right. And then, sorry, I'm trying to do the zip up on them, and then I came across these on Pretty Little Thing. Oh, there we go. I came across these on Pretty Little Thing and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna buy them now because I was worried that if I waited any longer that they wouldn't be there when I actually wanted them once the weather started to change, because I've literally been living in flip-flops, either flip-flops or like strappy little shoes, high heels when I've been going out. So I didn't really have any shoes like in case the weather got really bad, and any of you in the UK now will know that the weather's been a bit, it's not been great the last few weeks. So yeah, I bought these boots and they are just absolutely gorgeous. Let me just hold one up. So they've got this little bit of like a faux suede feel to them. They've got a slightly pointed toe and then they've got a relatively high heel. I do prefer a high heel because I like high heels, but they are really comfortable, but I haven't worn them out yet, so I'll have to keep you posted on whether they're comfortable after a long time. They probably need breaking in. But I love that the suede-y feeling, or the faux suede, goes all the way down at the heel as well, and it's just got a little boot. It is a little boot. It's just got a little zip on the inside, and I don't know, I just thought they were kind of like a classic shoe that I could keep for quite a long time and take me through the winter and probably into spring next year. I don't know, I just felt like you couldn't go wrong with these. And these were £35, so they weren't dead cheap, but they weren't expensive either. I'm looking forward to wearing them, and I feel like this is the type of thing that you could wear, you know, like when you buy all your summer dresses. Dresses aren't just for the summer. Like, I will buy summer dresses and then I'll wear them with tights and boots in the winter, and that is absolutely fine as long as you've got a big jumper over the top or a big coat. And I just feel like these boots are gonna allow me to wear a lot of the summer dresses I bought this year into the winter as well. So that's very exciting. So the last favourite I'm going to show you is what I'm wearing right now. It's a little dress. This is from Pretty Little Thing, and I'm going to have to stand up to show you it. But it's basically like this gorgeous floral little tea dress. It is so cute. I am going to stand on a chair just so I can show you the bottom. Ooh. Oh, sorry about my bruise. It's got this beautiful frilly finish around it, and I don't know, I just think it's so pretty. And I just love the frills. I love the flower detail on it. I've paired it with the Kendall Jenner Restless, I think the lipstick's called, from Estee Lauder, and it just matches perfectly. And I just love the flowers and I love the sleeves, and it's just so pretty and cute. And I actually wore this on holiday last week and I just really enjoyed wearing it, so I thought I would include it in today's video. So that is all my August favourites. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will try to do more favourites videos because there are videos which I really like watching myself, because you tend to get an idea of what people actually have been loving rather than just naming products. I like to be able to like really narrow down and say this is good, this is good, this is good, and I feel like I can really do that for you guys in this video. I'm probably not going to do them every month, but I'll try to do them every so often, so like every few months, just kind of give a rundown of my favourites and yeah, what I've been loving in general. I like doing a mixture of products as well. I don't like just saying like makeup favourites or anything like that. I like to do like a variety so you guys can see a little bit of everything. So if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!